They sailed into the unknown, their long ships cutting through the icy waters, their shields glinting under the northern sun. Hardened warriors, some barely more than boys, others seasoned veterans who had seen battle and blood. They were Vikings, explorers, raiders, settlers, and they may have been the first Europeans to set foot in America. History tells us that in 1492, Christopher Columbus discovered the New World. But nearly 500 years before him, Viking explorers had already made the journey. Ancient sagas, archaeological discoveries, and scientific evidence all point to one astonishing truth. The Vikings reached America long before Columbus ever set sail. The story begins with a man named Leif Erikson. Son of the legendary Eric the Red, Leif was raised in Greenland, a harsh and unforgiving land where survival required strength, cunning, and a willingness to take risks. According to Norse sagas, around the year 1000, Leif heard whispers of a distant land west of Greenland. Determined to see it for himself, he gathered a crew, loaded his ship, and set sail into the unknown. After weeks at sea, Leif and his men spotted land. What they found was breathtaking: rolling forests, fertile land, and wild grapes growing in abundance. They called it Vinland, the land of wine. But was this place truly North America? Modern scholars believe it was, and archaeological evidence supports the claim. In 1960, researchers uncovered a Viking settlement at Lonso Meadows in Newfoundland, Canada. The discovery of Norse-style buildings, iron tools, and even a spindle whorl, a tool used for spinning wool, confirmed what the sagas had long suggested. Vikings had reached America. But why didn't they stay? The sagas tell of the Skraelings, indigenous people the Vikings encountered. At first, there was trade, an exchange of goods and curiosity, but tensions rose and soon violence erupted. The Vikings were fierce fighters, but they were outnumbered. The decision was made. Vinland was too dangerous. They packed their ships and left, never to return. For centuries, the tale of Viking voyages to America remained a legend. Scholars debated whether it was myth or history, but with the discovery of Lonso Meadows, the truth became undeniable. The Vikings had come, explored, and left their mark long before Columbus. Their legacy lives on in sagas, artifacts, and even in the genes of some Icelanders who carry traces of Native American ancestry, possibly from contacts made in those distant voyages. So, did the Vikings truly discover America first? The evidence suggests they did. But why is their story not as well known as Columbus's? Perhaps history is shaped by those who stayed, not those who merely visited. What do you think? Should we rewrite the history books? Should Leif Erikson be celebrated alongside Columbus? The truth of the past is out there, waiting to be uncovered.